Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Keanu, the movie that was put out by Key and Peele earlier this year, and this is a very interesting movie. If you saw the trailers for it, you probably know what style of humor you're in for, and essentially it's these two kind of like uptight, not at all criminal guys who get wrapped up into the criminal underworld because one of their cats gets taken, and they will do anything and everything that they must in order to get this dude's cat back. It means so much to him. And the cat in question is named Keanu, hence the name. And it is a very silly movie. It is extremely like bang, 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 bang with jokes, and some of them hit, some of them don't, but some of them are really, really funny. And it's very absurd in scenes. Just to give a small spoiler for you, the two guys try to act like as if they're tough guys and people to be feared. So in doing so, they pretend like they were involved in this criminal enterprise before, and they got out of the situation that they should have been killed in by doing flips. And that becomes a major component of the movie, where nobody believes in them, they can do flips, and then one of them ends up doing a flip to perfection. And it's like I said, it's a small spoiler. It happens very early in the movie, so it's not really, but that gives you an idea. The character's like, I don't know how I did that, and it's obvious that it's silly. There's no way this guy would be able to just randomly do a flip, having never done a flip before, but it works for the plot and it's amusing in the moment. And Method Man is in this movie as well, and he actually plays the main antagonist, and he's actually quite decent in the role. He cameoed in Luke Cage earlier this year as well, and I really liked his cameo in that. And I've seen some of his stoner comedies back in the day, like How High, and I wasn't that big of a fan, but he seems to have gotten a little bit of action chops in the last few years, which is kind of cool to see. And there's all kinds of funny stuff. One of my favorite moments in the entire movie, and this is it partially in the trailer, so this isn't a big reveal by any stretch of the imagination, is there's a scene where one of the guys is inside trying to deal with basically selling some drugs, and the other guy's sitting outside with a bunch of the other criminals in the car, and they're legit criminals, and he's just pretending to be a criminal, and it's his car, and he turns on the ignition, and the lamest music ever. The dude from Wham, I'm trying to blank on his name. Damn, I gotta look it up. Give me 1 second here. But he sang father figure and all that kind of stuff. George Michael. I saw it. I said it. Thought of it before it came up. Anyways, George Michael comes on, and they're all super questioning him, treating him as if he's he must not be one of them because he's listening to this super lame music, and then he ends up explaining to them how they're all wrong, and how George Michael was actually a super tough guy, and that they're completely off on this whole thing, and he turns them around, and then they keep flashing back to it while they're listening to different George Michael songs, and it was, to me, I thought it was absolutely hysterical. And that's what this movie is. This movie is one of those is one where I feel like the first time you watch it, you're kind of gonna be like, "Oh, that was really funny. That was really funny." That not so much, not so much. And then as time goes on, if you re-watch this movie and you know what you're in for, I think you're gonna like it more and more and more, because you're gonna be able to focus in on the jokes that you think are hilarious more, and just kind of forget the ones that don't necessarily land for you more and more. And so I feel like this movie could very easily become a cultish film, or have a very similar life to Zoolander or Old School or something like that, or Anchorman, but probably not as much as those movies, but of a similar kind of cycle, where at first it's going to be one that people aren't talking about a whole hell of a lot, and Step Brothers also comes to mind, but then over time I think it might pick up more and more steam, and I hope it does, because I think it's deserving of that kind of discussion, because there is definitely some stuff in this movie that is pretty hysterical. So that's gonna be it for me. That's my review of Keanu. If you saw the movie, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please hit that like and subscribe button. The like button does huge things for the channel. It makes YouTube take notice that, hey, people are liking this guy's stuff. Please leave a comment. It really does help my channel a lot, and I love getting new subscribers. subscribers and having more and more people to talk to about movies and my pop finals and my passions. And it really, really means the world to me. And I am very appreciative of the people who have subscribed to me. It is absolutely awesome. And other than that, have yourself a nice day.